Good morning. Welcome to Monday Morning Messages. Certainly want to touch base with you. Have just a few things we need to get out there, so of course everyone will be on the same page. Certainly this week marks the beginning of our semester exams for our seniors. As a matter of fact, Wednesday, 1st and 3rd will be in extended periods for 1st and 3rd for our school. So needless to say, it's going to be very important that certainly you follow protocol. If you have mixed classes, then we are allowing for those students in the younger, or should I say lower classifications, to be able to take assessments as well. Of course, on Thursday, we will go 2-5, and then on fourth block, or should I say on Friday, fourth block and makeups. And then, of course, on a week from today, we're certainly looking at with underclassmen, 1st and 3rd, and then Tuesday, certainly looking at 2nd and 5th, and then all makeups. Certainly, if you have students that are on the fence, we want to do everything we possibly can, first and foremost, to make sure that we have connected to a parent, and more importantly, making sure that we have focused with our RTI strategies that we've been hopefully documenting and certainly meeting with Miss Gallimore in an effort to make sure that we have all of our ducks in a row. As a matter of fact, once we are able to get a grade distribution before we walk out the door, I'm going to meet with teachers and look for those RTI documents to support what we've done for students before we just tell them. Certainly, if students have failed to come to school or to meet the content standards, we understand that, but we want to make sure that we've done our due diligence in an effort to meet those students where they are. Moving fast forward, on last week, we pushed out some student and faculty surveys. From our faculty standpoint, we've hit our mark. From our students, we have not. So what I'm going to ask today is that you copy the URL link on the board. Have your students, the first thing this morning, to be able to copy that link, go in and take the climate, if you will, and culture survey. It probably will take all of 3 minutes. And then, of course, you can go right into whatever it is that you have planned for the lesson of the day. Also, supervision is critically important. I know that certainly we're trying to get to the finish line. And we need you here. You can't prepare students for the end of the year semester exams if you're not here. We need you here, and we need you visible, making sure that you're doing what you need to do in an effort to get our students where they need to be as we close out the school year. Also, during transitions, we're not seeing teachers in the hallways. We certainly need to see you visible in the hallways so we can direct traffic. We don't want kids just loitering in the hallways or talking amongst themselves. We want them moving to wherever they need to go to that next block. So we need your help in an effort to make sure and ensure that this is happening on a daily basis. Like I said, here as we close the semester, we want to make sure that we do it the right way and that we close strong. And we're not basically giving kids a free pass to go roam the school or do whatever they want to do. We've been sending a number of kids home for the remainder of the year. They're going to come back and take the semester exams during makeups because they can't get it right. And we don't want students who can't get it right. We want students who are going to follow, again, what the protocols and procedures are to close the school year, and we need you doing the same thing. Also, cell phones in classes, folks. I walk into classes and I still see students on cell phones. Why are we continuing to allow students to get on cell phones when we're not teaching kids or we're not preparing kids through the study guides or through whatever it is that you're doing to help them to get to the end of the road? Keep your students off cell phones. If you can't keep students off cell phones, then you're certainly not doing a very good job of teaching them. Because if you can't teach them to stay off the cell phone, and you haven't written them up, and you haven't corrected that behavior, how are you going to try to teach them a dangling modifier? How are you going to try to teach them how to balance an equation? How are you going to try to teach them anything? That means you're not. That means you're allowing them to sit in your class and do whatever it is they want to do, so long as they don't get into a fight or kill one another, right? I mean, that's what we're saying if we just allow them to do what they want to do, because we're finished. Folks, we're not finished. We're not finished until the 24th, when those students walk across that stage and we get all grades in and we get everything that's required on our checkout. That's when we are finished. Sorry that we had to get so emphatic, but I get to the end of my rope when I begin to see things along these lines continue to manifest themselves in your classrooms. Please, folks, fix it. Please. Moving fast forward, checkouts. Make sure that students are just not autonomously walking out of your class and going to do what they want to do and saying that they have a checkout. They will have a procedure in place. They will have documentation by Ms. Smith, and we will follow through the checkout procedure and protocols. That's what we want to be able to do. Not kids just randomly leaving your class because they say that they are checking out. Make sure that they have documentation, because that's going to be critically important as we move forward, as students will be checking out because they will be finishing their semester finals. Also, we want to make sure that you receive what you need in terms of graduation responsibilities from Ms. Gallimore. It is obviously expected that everyone attend graduation. If you plan on not attending graduation, I certainly hope that you have a good reason. Our students certainly have worked hard in an effort to get to this culminating place, if you will, and we want to make sure that we honor those students by certainly attending this graduation ceremony. So if by some weird stretch imagination that you have something else going on of greater importance, then please make sure that administration is aware of that. If not, then we certainly are counting on you to be in graduation. On a positive note, I trust that everyone had a wonderful Mother's Day. If you are a mother, happy Mother's Day to you. If you are not a mother, then I hope that you certainly have had a good Mother's Day with your own mother. And then if you are a father, your day is coming. And certainly, happy Father's Day is going to be right around the corner, but we hope that you took care of that special someone in your life and provided a wonderful Mother's Day. If you have any questions, comments, please feel free again to reach out to administration. We'll do everything we can to address whatever issues, concerns that you may have. But when we fast forward, we do ask that you adhere to what we've asked, and I will be sending the link or attaching the link to this Monday morning message. Have a productive week, and we will always continue to promote achievement, respect, and success. You thought I was going to forget. Have a great day.